kind. This was not even in the NPP's 2016 manifesto. Manifesto. Into untumi nka say it's a failed manifesto promise. Now, party biano, eto de bianye, omo manifesto promises in yano mutimi do so. This was not a manifesto promise. But because of your trophy, jina platforms were, now it is a bar from left, right, center. Even what is not in their manifesto, he will lie about. This is the evidence. Review the mame.
There should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem.
No. Bisa ho kano krekere won say enne Ghana 18 months na twam won fie nwotwe ni 8 years. Ya in their 8th year. Water and toilet problem, you solve where we are now. How can any politician even make such a promise? It is only a liar. Or no, everything is about power. So be ditro aji to me kura won fa ho. Number 3. Alhaji BAWUMIA 2016. Oba yanim se Ghana for yan to abama MPP. No metena konwa so no. O ka asem bia na ede pa. Se bi asem we ukọ nwuram. Eko kachira boa moti akra obedi wachi afiri nwuram abafie. Asem wa na asichire wom, asem wa na ewo wom. Ede. Or say we don't have to borrow for roads. All we need to do is to tow the roads. I say Ghana, onyame ehira yen. Eja ne boss Akufo-Addo say yeti sika soso ekom de yen. And BAWUMIA ebo 10 awon chen. Say akwan ya Ghana yehia nyina yehia kra say ebeje besia. Yehia sa akwan na ya ye no yemfa road tolls nsisi so ye gigi sika na ye betumi dia ya akwan ni nyina. Obi ni se nipa bi petimi ada pa ka bibisa. Somebody is watching. I'm not a prophet, but I'm sure Obi I want to asem we no maybe thinking say Sami Jemfi obo BAWUMIA ntimi nkasa. Anywhere.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
Producer, me patrol repeat mame why? Repeat mame.
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
So, enumdwa hene and tro hene, nkontompo hene. 2016 no twa ntro na osre. Ene de otwa ntro na osa so asa no so ani beat nko. Eye ntro nko a. Obe han nani aka de na osre. O ye be ye ni sesi na say mitimi hu no wakogina na nanu matena konwa anim na odwa nanum. Ye was yes samra we ye betua moka. Now people still believe this liar. Just say ye mpanyi say ye de yaw na anya we ya ye nya wo faye. And throw away in you still believe this liar. Nenye ne MPP agu anka Darocha party, Professor Kofi-Abriva party, UP party. Ka papa we betimi aye omo Franka Tufuana. And ne besi o mabo besia. Amen na Ghana car. Kwame Nkrumah Afrifa Nikotoka Echampon Akufo-Addo papa mpo Akufunum Dr. Hilal Liman, J.J. Rollins, Papa Kofo, Papa Tamils, Papa John Mahama, 59 years. On what na konya so. Besi on boy ene ka omudi Ghana 120 billion ne da no. Opana Jack Toronto ni ninu yaketwa. BAWUMIA o say ni se ebo besia pode ye kwan. Omo de ka no every 120 billion to 538.6 billion. And now check Ghana, Ghana, your population here be 30 million. Ghana Nibia de ka over 22,000 cities. Yes, including Washeme, including MPP ni, CPP ni, NDC ni, including Akraketwa ya won ne. Over 22,000. It is 220 million. No. In the Ghana is bankrupt. And in fact, not only are we engulfed in debts, IMF also despite the promise by this government said we would never go to the IMF. IMF da. And then Ghana is the world's largest borrower in terms of IMF. What do you read video with Mrs. CIA? Producer, give us that tip and let people judge for themselves.
What was the promise of the NPP?
You have to borrow responsibly.
He lied. Today, Ghana remains the world's largest borrower at the IMF. Nanado doesn't give a hoot.
We won't borrow money. Everybody borrows money.
They promise to borrow responsibly.
It only means that we are going to borrow responsibly and not recklessly.
I warned Akufo-Addo about his excessive borrowing, but he didn't listen.
Who's that?
Dr. Kofi Amwa says so.
They were warned from 2019 all through to 2024. They kept borrowing.
You have to borrow responsibly.
Ghana's debt is projected to hit a staggering 99% of GDP by the end of 2023.
You have to borrow responsibly.
Thus, the World Bank has cautioned Ghana against excessive borrowing amidst concerns.
It only means that we are going to borrow responsibly and not recklessly.
As a Ghanaian, if we divide the national debt by the total number of Ghanaians, which is roughly give or take 30 million, in 2017, every Ghanaian owed 4,874 cedis. Fast forward to 2021, you owe 12,146 each and every one of you. When we look at 2024, when President Nana Akufo-Addo will be leaving office, you will be owing all the international debtors 18,312 Ghanaian cedi.
You have to borrow responsibly and not recklessly. You have to borrow responsibly and not recklessly.
Words may be forgotten, but broken promises are etched in our souls. Your words mean nothing, BAWUMIA, when your actions are complete opposite of what you did in office.
Baby, these are the people who said, these are the same people. Confused bunch of people. Rotos no must be Ghana confused. They don't know anything. And so mu jo manim chain the baby no mu bundi penim tia. And that one, this is their scorecard relative to borrowing. All presidents from Nkrumah to Mahama in 59 years, 120 billion. More 7 years, 81.8 billion. No more they are the papa mpo Kenya ya. They no more this kana. Not even one hospital ometimi fiti ase, whether a regional hospital or a district hospital, ye fiti ase ewie. And the petimi kum kwa jaya. They no more this kana. We disikani say atam. And that is why we are struggling. And these people say they will break the 8. Almost sounds what shall but to Obama. And some want to make another mistake. No. Don't make a third time mistake by believing these lies. Number 4, Alhaji BAWUMIA na. Or say we will start constructing roads with concrete instead of asphalt. Yamposo kakra hadie emwedru. Assembly emwedru. So because since Ghana beto hono, Nkrumah kra or de fa hudi ba menye so shebo she say. But this man BAWUMIA promised. Ghana kwan nyina was we asphalt a sentem dodo. Nti ono or the proposal akoma banya giatum. Nti akwan ya wo Ghana nyina no mo ba ye no concrete. Na Ghana fo abaje so you. Na asem no de ehu kra ne say asem no ka na sori den. Muntie mi yo. Enye so ka no political campaign platform so. What can say, oh, political campaign platform the deeper timidity. Muntie mi ye. Onyame fie. Enya sorry bia kwa lighthouse. Osofo penyi Dagi Ward Mills. Na sorry. Onyame fie nyame sofo tewo. You see BAWUMIA ensuru nyame. Just like ne boss Akufo-Addo ada de nyame so we see asore dan amano a. Wa fa so de awia Ghana sika over 1 billion new Ghana cedis. Na de otimi ye ya ma nyame the biggest pits in the whole world no. BAWUMIA so kujina sore dem e kodi tro so obeye concrete roads asphalt kra de enye omujaye me patcho hwe eho adanse ni
all this asphalt bitumen stuff which the roads get washed away after 2 seasons. You look at the Mamoto Way, which was built with concrete, and it is lasting almost 50 years. And so that sort of got me thinking, and we started that discussion. It's a simple idea, but it's full of wisdom. I checked, and I realized that even in India, since 2014 in India, they have a policy to only build concrete roads because it works out much cheaper. So I said, well, let me bring this to my bosses. And we have been discussing this as recently as last week in Parliament. And Bishop Dag, I'll let you into it. Cabinet did decide last week that we should move towards concrete roads as a country.
Well, it be say a harvest chapel, it be say a lighthouse. Whether harvest or lighthouse, it's Bishop Dag be all. But no matter the name of the church, nyame fie, oni nyame asafo, nyame man, nyame honhom ti omumu. Okudi trama ya boy ensem ama. Se wo be concrete roads. Mfie nwotwe ni since o kasa asene. Concrete road ne bi wen. Wa wutie mi MPP ni a, wo hwe mi a wudidi matem no. Wo hu concrete road ne bi wo ukrom. And you are marketing this liar. I don't know yes sir. before I don't know yes sir. Mum patch okra for true. Me catch I say tetena. Say we are in the time of grace. Adom remuni we. Tetena na mransem duni adwuma na BAWUMIA. Enko ogina wo twa tro na asase apai na nyame bufuo no asase na mene no. How can you lie even in church? How can you lie like that? 80 okay no Central for report here. Ghana Web, this is it. 18 July 2017, we will start constructing concrete roads in Ghana. BAWUMIA. Number 5, where the if I want kasa was sitting in this is direct. And then before the BBR by a friend of e-levy, Momo tax. It doesn't only apply to mobile money. I will send you a tiusika to. We hear you breast somewhere in 50 years, Juma, or send you an abandoned tiusika. And yet, BAWUMIA obey economic management in Chamaya, KNT been paying some da. But baby, I make kunye. This same BAWUMIA, 2020 Yakotuaba, on Peace FM, sometime in August 2016, who said about 12 mraso, MPP here to me, no, Fitia Sipian Kuntumpo. Kuntumpo Neneze, or say, oh, Mombo dear, a yen here phone you. E hinya say de to bi abeto because momo ye hiafo anyafo na ye momo enti to pa say de beto momo so de bida BAWUMIA promise yet ono ankasa ehwe me ye de e-levy bae share this video for me.
Oh, the point is that you are not taxing mobile money, and it is for me my view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. You know, someone will get sent 5 CDs on mobile money. Why would you want to tax that? Oh, the point is that you are not taxing mobile money, and it is for me my view and that we should not tax mobile money because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. You know, someone will get sent 5 CDs on mobile money. Why would you want to tax that?
Yes, I was for another one. I say, why would you want to tax mobile money? A bribe and entity so we here. Yet, on the e-levy buy. And then what paper no so minimum she akufuado na de buy na me nka ho. What paper no office ye refi. Bosha or de share and the oye. But well, I don't see that was a BAWUMIA himself. And the proposal e-levy on no kofa buy. On the that's one that ye de buy ma banji tu. And ya me na make MPP, then General Secretary, for Penny, CEO of MPP. Or cabinet meetings, John Boyd on the kind, any more. Another screen is no. Or say, we dear BAWUMIA Semwa, I feel more we mame. Modern Ghana, This is a story by Eric Nanaya Kwafo. I say BAWUMIA is in full support of e-levy. John Boadu reveals John Boadu. And he tells someone because he was going to the cabinet meetings. And I say BAWUMIA in full support. Not in support, in full support of e-levy. When you force a quarter question about to this same man no the e-levy abano. And they will promise us will be try e-levy when yaji. How can you believe him? Obiso John Boadu be on BAWUMIA sentino cancer. No problem. We me Kromni, Gideon Boako, spokesperson to BAWUMIA. And also so need you say BAWUMIA supports implementation of e-levy. BAWUMIA supports implementation of e-levy. Spokesperson. Go and read the story. myinfo.com. It is there. Entro number 6. Ebusian 4. Mokai BAWUMIA and US dollar 1 Emra na BAWUMIA be petuni. Na ne pet subject. Asemwa no ta kapa was about CD. Because the man penya kufuado mayeti asiyese ono onim sikasem tutuye. Enu nti no akofa alaji BAWUMIA so meboa no. Na o mehwe Ghana sikasem so. Eti akufuado wo video bi jinaka so say CD na ye hata no kasa wodwom. Enu nti na makofa owura BAWUMIA o meboa. En BAWUMIA so kansem. Se Ghana sikasem fapem under Mahama. Atetia pansam. The fundamentals are weak. And if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Shebompo said, watch it after they came to office, after 100 days, also watch it dollar to prison, they won't suffer IGP. And then dollar. And then I'm saying, share video, mame.
But if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The type of free fall that we are seeing with the cedi exchange rate is a vote of no confidence by market players in the management of the economy.
So, if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So Ghana, sika semfa pemtete pansamoa, dollar be kosro guye sika nanimu ase, amobi ehun say ye mo number. Samra wakasa no. Na dollar ni nyame do 4 cedis impo because this was before December 2016. It was around 3 cedis. BAWUMIA still on TB da. Mahama more number. Mahama nima mamu. Fundamentals ni weak. Na the entire dollar yet 3 cedis at the time was because investors are passing vote of no confidence. How much less omuni GDP bia we sikasemu. Yeah, BAWUMIA e de benyu anahye wonsa. Emfie ngotwe fundamentals man. How far now? Oga, how far with the fundamentals? Dollar now watching a prison. What in Kensin, what it change? And the dollar kaka krebi na 16 Ghana cedis. Every full soon. I want so 4 bread. I maybe bia ya the dollar krebia boy day. Say from podie, bubu. President Mahama breast on up 1 million CFA, 6,500 ubenyabi. And I just hook it up close to 27,000 cedis. But ne be ne dia yo aden na won kan okresa why for number 7 I'm showing you 10 lies peddled by papa ye otisu ye ose yento abama no mon first year ne mame no I'm showing you so onya no kwafo you can't trust him, and once you can't trust him you can't vote for him to lead this country because the ose obeye bia no onya tumi wi a obesesa na no. The Cape Coast Harbour, Cape Coast Airport example are clear. What did he say? Number 7, I'll say under an MPP Akufo-Addo government, the economy will grow, say no and grow, and there will be jobs and jobs and jobs. Say yeah, but niya beshisho mine sikasem ye. Now mine sikasem be nyina busua ma adwuma so akosoro buso. Wa wo hwe me. Na adwuma ho 70. Napkufu amechiamo. Mo 700 Ghana no mafa o, so me nkro ma ntua. Enne minti bi krada national service personnel omoko strike. National service personnel omo allowance I'm not sure is even up to 2,000 cedis. And so omo lorry fempo omoko strike. That is how broke and bankrupt this man BAWUMIA has rendered our economy. Next is omo school 2017 2021, 2022, 2023, omutifie adwumani nurses, teachers, omawie school tifie. Yamoma three exams, so my national service, no jobs. And the unemployment rate are 8.4%, almost 15%. So economy no can say to grow and create jobs. Oh, the video, look at the evidence.
Economy is going to grow and grow and grow, and we will have jobs and jobs and jobs. This is the economy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and
This is the economy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, where unemployment has increased from 8.4% to almost 15%. National service for Ako strike. What be that? And they were unemployed trained teachers association, unemployed nurses, trained nurses association. There is no hope. And this man says, Santo Abamani Biem. Adengana for Yahudi and Kosro, Omuya saying, Shantre Dahui, Wedia, on one in Grofo, Zongo for, because we in Cremoni. Not me crying him so in Cremoni, Papa Bay. Because then now, or the BAWUMIA or China or the Timothy, and they say, I'm a power Christian, and you may Cremoni. But this is what he promised the people of the Zongos. I said, we will build model senior high schools in Zongo communities in each of the 16 regions of the country. Alaji BAWUMIA on the kind. Say Zongo or region biya. Into region biya, including what we region, whether Ashanti, whether Bono, whether Hafo. Or say a very Zongo kesi a woni a secondary school kesi a model school. I'm a Zongo for Akobi. And what dance ni? Shemame. MPP will build 16 model senior high school Zongo communities across the country. BAWUMIA promises. 1st August 2020. Ni ekwa kotuaba say ya. 4 years ni school no so we si ba akokra aka yebeka so we fiti ase. Not even one has been built. Not even one. He promised 16, not even one. And I'm not promising messy way. Where are the model senior high schools in Zongos? Number 9. What guys are same way? BAWUMIA secures $19 billion Chinese loan for Ghana. Hey, I tell you something, BAWUMIA free say a refi. But in this campaign, it's about trustworthiness. It's about principles. It's about credibility. This was a time BAWUMIA called China. Obaye jamboree kesiye nipa koshia ne airport. The economic whiskey has hit a jackpot. Or the $19 billion from China. Where is the evidence? This is the evidence. Ghana were 5th July 2017. $19 billion Chinese aid. Security to get 25,000 houses. BAWUMIA so no konya $19 billion. Obe sit down kwa mako 25,000 and ama security agencies. Not 2,500. Not a dime 25. Houses a dime kwa 25,000. BAWUMIA, I am trying to tell you that pay no crane in the noom or your trofo. That is who he is. Where is the 19 billion and where is the 25,000 houses? Na yenya papa bi okromu IDEC penyipa Dr. Emmanuel Akweti samre no mu fi say yenya ade ehren bia na ye good o but BAWUMIA twa omo nice they said we circle na ye de key soup ayo iPhone no BAWUMIA defraud omo o say let's applaud BAWUMIA for securing $19 billion Chinese loan o say BAWUMIA ya de ye moyensem mano. So the executive director of the Institute for Democratic Governance, IDEC, Dr. Emmanuel Akweti, has lauded government's ability to secure a $19 billion aid to boost the economy. This is a quotation. The man goes to China for 3 days and brings $19 billion to our economy. Let's give him a round of applause. Round of applause for BAWUMIA. It is a round of applause in 19 billion away. Otrofo. Amba. And that is the same gain Frakadama or Didi Ghana for. You actually cried, they say $19 billion Chinese deal, joint venture, not a loan. I say a joint venture. You see, but for can see and you be bibli penny so that the nipankwa no crebianim. Me me two me much say me say BAWUMIA on kind of credit. I've given you 10 lies. I've given you the evidence. Well, we are on number 9. Let's go for number 10. Number 10, we are going to stay on this for about 20 minutes because they won't hear. The entire menu is because of number 10. Okay, I will move Ghana from taxation to production. Me banama betete so. Na me the Ghana free taxation to production. So the free taxation to production. Etwa na yetua under NDC Mahama address no wabete so a mama yenhwe. Yedi kan. Yenhwe to nko a BAWUMIA yedi o maisi kasem nsa as chairman of the economic management team odi agu yenso. Aban ne betela konwa so a first 10 and omoto VAT mu 5%. Enye ansonwa ye fret to be special import levy. Nemre so 2017 I was saying aban ni twem. BAWUMIA trade from 2017 to 2019. So tax number 2. 2% special import levy. See, Oma pass act I friend act 1004. Sa 2% special import levy. Omo promises omo be twem no. Ene omo dia to yen so up to 2024. Oto abama omo a omo sans wa trema mo atua. Taxation to production man buy and so the 5% national fiscal stabilization levy buy. Start one was ended 2017, almost trim to 2019. Sanso Shemra Act 1011 at the call 2024. 2023 and almost you almost so much. Omaje national fiscal stabilization levy 5% na they say there. Omobeje almost sadino no my growth and sustainability levy. Pentimamento, the value is the same. You are paying all these taxes without knowing in different ways and forms. And that is why I will be there. I want you to know because your shall boss say he will move you from taxation to production or your trofo when in the bush so. A personal income tax, they reviewed it. The 35% personal income tax on a monthly chargeable income exceeding 10,000 was introduced in August 2018. This was reviewed to 30% on monthly chargeable income exceeding 20,000 in the year 2019. Mokai luxury vehicle tax. You say MPP BAWUMIA I also no nim taxes muchen ubia or the tax be buyer. Car ni engine bro 1.5 liters be I say luxury car, including toilet car nyina. Ye omo between 1,000 cedis to 2,500. Omoje ya twinye moja edru baby yesuye demonstration omo se omoja. But omoje. Communication service tax. They increased the rate by 50% from 6% to 9%. 6% to 9%. Communication service tax. Taxation to production for assembly account. Where you from 2021 to 2022 nko buy 1% COVID-19 levy on the 3% VAT flat rate. And that one. Making it 4%. Nabuzianfo COVID yari ababe kum ya say adwuma so no yasan so timi e de dane to manfo so ana. In the whole world, not just Africa, not just West Africa, the whole world, Ghana nko na de COVID sa yare bone no adane to ato ne manfo so. Malaria enti abaye no na JJ Rollins say malaria levy ba ya enka BAWUMIA ne akufu adon kade no mbeka. Do we have HIV levy? Or cholera levy? Or typhoid levy? Why do we have a COVID levy? 1% on VAT. And so how? So trom you knew. National Health Insurance levy so na 2.5%. Yeah, the COVID levy na sans what so and also 3.5. 5% financial sector cleanup recovery levy. Financial institutions are now omo wa wunyenye mu akebe to me 9 billion na save omo. They spent 25 billion on collapsing them. That is how wicked they were. Omuwe no mo san say yentua tax. Into what account what bank biano, the bank transfers this levy on you. You pay anytime you do any financial service. They transfer it, you pay. Look, 1.5% e-levy actually, only about 1%. I hope you are counting the taxes. If you count, you will get more than 50. More than 50. I'm telling you. The man who promised you said, Obe move from taxation to production. Fuel idea, Juma. Look at the taxes. These were the people are not petrol boarding or bomb better so. Almost the energy sector levy 20 pesos. We a new one. 20 pesos every liter. Petrol ni diesel. Anwa konko no fried talk konko no. Beer 20 pesos. And almost the 18 pesos energy sector levy ato LPG. Iti baby abefe biya yebechew. You will meet BAWUMIA and his wicked taxes. And almost the sanitation and pollution levy ni the baller tax. And crime for muntie baller tax. High teen and shoto kakrebia na ensuo yirify because if fin ayaye hu etwa ye nyina hia we are engulfed in filth. Even gutters cry was about ni timu no omuntimi ntim but you tua baller tax. Wa woto petrol, wa woto diesel, wa wo fro car obi atua bi. And so omo fanya there was omo there omo di twelmanum spelele. Abujavo we no ye new taxes on fuel commodities but we ye taxes are na that fuel so that omo beto ya no be say was so do omo bete so and also so mo hwede omo ye road fund levy ya de kwan na ye 40 pesos and omo de akọ 48 pesos every liter of diesel and petrol. At why you find the primary distribution margin na ye 4 cedis 50 pesos no na ye 4.5 pesos and a 26 pesos into Muno a 477% increase. We are not just talking about the 10% or 20%. 477. How wicked can BAWUMIA be? That one tax handle on fuel, 477% increase. I'm giving you the facts. Check. Boss margin, I 3 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol. And then Oma Tuma got 12 pesos. Percentage in 200%. Anyone that say petrol gallon present Mahama breso na 14 cedis no. And then later awan no board in chain ko 4 gallon yellow no. And that gallon come 60 cedis, come 65 cedis. Petrol gallon. Inti adia ye de faka bia boye den e wodwa so. Wo ton aye nto, ufiri aye ntua, wo don sa show botomu a enti hwe so. It is because of a modern taxes. I want you to know, look, not even Idi Amin Dada or Mobutu Sese Seko was wicked enough to increase taxes and introduce so many taxes on their people at the same time. And Pranero Mukrana no Moshini Pano no or Manyas Adiwe. Look, fuel market margin 1 cedi 50 pesos. And nobody are called 9 cedis. 1.5 pesos. It's already a 9 pesos, 500% increase. UPPF, now 9 pesos, already a 90 pesos. The entire petrol buyer then na 900% increase. Abai be any wagana beto why set more than same way. 900% increase in UPPF, fuel market margin 500% increase, boss margin 300%, primary distribution margin 477%. How wicked can you be? Yet you promise to move us from taxation to production. The same petrol. There will be a energy debt recovery levy. Now you 41 pesos and then 49 pesos. 19.5%. And put the to 4 ball. Increase in price stabilization recovery levy. Now petrol you 12 pesos. And then 16 pesos. The percentage is 33%. Not diesel, no. 1 liter beer, the daso, price stabilization recovery levy, no. And also, so, na 10 pesos, somebody about 14 pesos. Into mono, 40%. Where you toa menu tuya. Senebeya, fan wo boko sura, abayin nebeti nya soya sene no wate bo no so. Omaba betum aji over 3 billion in price stabilization recovery levies at 3 years. And you may also more year, which is that Omonfante Petro, so no, they are not doing it. And into now, Breno. VAT, Omatum 2023, Omatum 2.5%. In the VAT rate in inquiry 15%. Or they get funding NHI on the can one way to 20 something. Growth and sustainability levy 5%. Yeah, they are good companies so. When I am a yano, Liwe Becca when I'm a dream one mentiasian. Mama Ghana ya dini pebre. People are struggling in this country. Boys, enyejuma. Girls, enyejuma. Bet kakra brantie betwa on a football game. Na wanya bibi kakra to no bottom so no. Abrantie na bra predict obi wo obedi bet ba ko ne adi no be 100 times. Now one day we lucky no timi predict score line bi ye no di bet kakra. We nya spa chacha ball score line or predict no di na we nya 1,000 Ghana 500 via but we me say no so 10% obeje. That is it. Fees and charges or mobile boom boom. I can go on and on and on. Shahamame ukojo mu anyama otona o say emu aye den no. In 2023 BAWUMIA dem rebi ba parliament. The friend of the Excise Duty Amendment Act 2023. So Excise Duty Amendment Act 2023 Act 1093 no. Ensa yenom sparkling wine. Say alcohol ni sparkling wine. We adokodoko nsa. Na eto eda so no excise duty near 22.5%. BAWUMIA they are 45%. Not 30, no 45%. Man with the other remote, name the number and then the boy day. You know why? Because BAWUMIA the law we call parliament. You know? Excise duty that's why I 10%. BAWUMIA they are 20%. Spirita, the producer, ne cameraman, you mother how far. Mopo enyumire ko a mabere mbetwa kakra no spirits nsa ano eden kakra na 25% and also BAWUMIA to 50% excise duty we dey emphasize nsa kra de nya de penti woto emu tax a eye. What about nsu a nipa benom water mineral water aerated water na eto na excise duty na 17.5% or they are 20% nsuo adokodo concern si chire wom ti se coke ye da hey excise duty 20%. Non-alcoholic beers beer alcohol be name 20%. Energy drink ye be no manya hoden energy drink 20%. Cider beers 20%. Other non-alcoholic 20%. All in one law. Abusiafo, the taxes are so many. Oh, kind crowd wa bere. They say the BAWUMIA 2024 the odiaba non-life insurance. Oh, kwa ku insure wo dan o car ne de keka ho a ye de VAT ato. Ye de VAT ato say wa wo dan na pese wo ton ana wo rent dan ye de VAT ato 5%. Textbooks are yamofra de besua de. Aban way for over 5 years. 6 to 6 years. Omo the new syllabus about no textbook. Textbooks are our for better mankoda, exercise books, newspapers, publications, architectural plans, scientific and technical works, magazines, periodicals, calendar, trade catalog, price list, diary, stationery, to say pen, stapler, taxation to production for, and also some of the VAT atoso. Offer plane, domestic air travel, VAT that's so. Domestic transportation, offer SRA VAT, offer formula VAT, offer insurance VAT, stamp duty atum, excise duty no, afekwa no matum boom. Na de nwanwa kra bro so no say omo de enwusie so eto ato nwusie so enwusie to emissions levy. Enti enne wa wo moto abobo ya pragia okada Mahama can do. Wa wo car say enwusie free to banko ade say 100 Ghana cedis afibia ne ajew. And a factories no mo ye adwuma mo so produce nwusie no ye be susu nwusie na ehwa ye so nwusie no do so to 100 ehwa ye so nwusie no we dey do so pa to 500 taxation to production people. And that is why I promised. Say, bear tax 10% in Ubichem. Boys, this is good news for you. Just say you encourage chacha. No. About 10 billion you person a back to chacha. But betting has become a refuge for young people who are totally hopeless because they do many. It is over to make your boy tenya bibi kakre diabo akoma a chance of akwa krono. Twa bet nya bibi kakra nya ho na BAWUMIA wo don se kwa akwohye agene tax. Na wa be ka che se me ba me twam. Wo be twam a twa nu ne because wona economy ni sha wonsa. Akufo-Addo so tie wo che nipa bia because ono was e be sikasem a omo number. Enu nti no do buy. Etu be twam ne. Yes, President Mahama ni betime nya ne bugidie se obetwam. Because we cut taxation to production, no? You have moved us from taxation to more taxation and more taxation. You can't be trusted. Mahama Sanswa Shebo, this is good news for you. Mo amoye momo mo to ade online here ti musika no Mahama say e-levy obetwam. BAWUMIA kope so akoka bi. He cannot be trusted because onya no kwafo. Nanse Mahama apart from e-levy Oshia Edwadifo Kubata ye from Uguta. Or the assembly to be an about ports, taxes, sir. BAWUMIA tu wamana donswa. Ama nyama boya den wa ports. Na edwomusu bibia boya den. We no shebo about those levies. Hwete ma Mrs.
A person imported a car. And I was just looking at the charges. This is it's a 2023 Lexus. These are the charges. 20% import duty. Then, after that, import VAT. Then, processing fee. Then, ECOWAS levy. Then, vehicle examination fee. Then, network charges. Then network charge VAT. Then network charge COVID. Oh, I'm shocked. Then Ghana Shippers Authority. Then import NHIL. Then network charge NHIL. Then GHS disinfection fee. Then MOTI import declaration fee, special import levy, Ghana Export-Import Bank levy, Ghana Education Trust Fund, Ghana Education Trust Fund network charge, African Union import levy, then COVID health recovery levy, then certification, then IRS. You know, there's overage penalty by 0 because it's a new car. But if it was an overage car, it means it will be 23. You know?
One car will be the Abagana Wuyi. And what 23? In which country do you see this? And then man kasa about the BAWUMIA or position or kind about port duties. And how he said or better port duties so send be ya you bet me competing with Togo ne be keka ho. Ni nyina na nada, ni nyina na frakadam. Inti enne the duty of a car both me ye denche sika ye the talk car. Go and check. Corolla duty at say. Go and check. Even cars and go and check. But there is good news. The nation builder, that honest visionary leader, that experienced leader, why ye be da? Oh ye aye boafo ye be to me aginedi no. Washebo. Set to no be ye bibiafa. Hwe mame.
Some of the levies and other things, what you say? Anything I can say, the charges at the port and some of the illegal fees, no, you don't pay you money a year for home. So we'll work together on that.
Mepacho, this is President Mahama addressing traders. Say port levies, fees, the bena e ku adwadifo no. Oni omo be ye adwuma. na bebre wo hia superfluous na yenyi mfiri ho na adwadifo wo hia omo ko adwadifo wo hia omo a ya yekoto ebedi ne so yeso ye ho be hia producer by popular request bo tape ni biem.
Some of the levies and other things, what you say, anything I can say, the charges at the port and some of the illegal fees, no, you don't pay you money a year for. So we'll work together on that.
So we work together, we'll take some of it out. Those are the words of the nation builder John Mahama, the man you can trust. And I'm going to show you why you can trust Mahama. I believe says we are no for even if you are an MPP member. Be abontin and I want to menyadwe. Be abontin na obedi matem be one kasa wo conscience wo tibua. Meaning say one kasa in your loneliness you will agree with our verdict that this man here Alhaji Mahama BAWUMIA or your trofo or your dadafo or your kuntumpuni ye jinidia enye. And for that matter, Boshe de one and some work as ya work cano, yatia bre, obisi a swa, and ko shayema. Yem man not die be the third time. This is just part one of exposing the dishonesty of the liar, the pathological chronic liar, Alhaji BAWUMIA. There will be part two. And if you mame, ye bape, but the less we forget, no ebro near the NDC and you know at waso. Sharp, 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 sharp.
Let me be clear. I am utterly appalled and disappointed by the unprecedented unemployment rate we're seeing today. Perhaps if the government had not jettisoned the 40-year National Development Plan, which was developed by the NDPC during my presidency, they would have adopted and implemented my 24-hour economy initiative, which was contained in that document. And that would have saved Ghanaians from these levels of unprecedented unemployment. But as the saying goes, elections
Yes, so this is Lest We Forget. And today on Lest We Forget, we are talking about Mahama, the nation builder. I want you to know the entire Kasa Mahama, a nation builder. Nation builder, Chese. Chese, will be a impuntu dana komaso. Will be a or Jonesha Kain, his visionary, or when this wadi huno, or one share pa. Ye mano, a quenya man sumo may as president, no. Ye hu impuntu. The assay of fire in the year. And Yemani will be that in all sectors we saw. And I have this short video documentary put together in 2020 as part of the 2020 election. It's called John Mahama, the Nation Builder. Even though say a 2020 year video, no, it is still very relevant for today. So don't pay attention to the fact that it is 2020. Just watch this video because it is very relevant for the 2024 election. Yaba, I will talk to you about some of the things John Mahama, the nation builder. Efa may ya pomudini ya yarehwe and won't send the health sector, the one who didn't tear kase. Indeed, John Mahama is a nation builder you can trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the nation builder.
John Mahama waya 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 waya. Come on, hey, come on, hey. John Mahama waya 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 waya.
A nation builder is one with vision, a planner, and a master tactician. Here's a man with a team that understands that the implementation of free senior higher education, for example, requires adequate infrastructure in order not to destabilize an already working quality educational system. This is a man with a team that negotiates deals in a holistic manner, like the Tema Port expansion project that concluded with
hospitals, schools, power plants, factories, and yema bibri stadia, edja, osisi in just 4 years. Eto de bi ebi dum say 4 years pe. Ebi aga na ase edru no, de na Mahama be. O ntimuji tum se mase Ghana pa on. Well, I have news for you. If 4 years is enough for BAWUMIA and Akufo-Addo to destroy Ghana, then 4 years is enough for John Mahama to rebuild Ghana. Because in Yuma power, airports, schools, hospitals, aquine interchanges, ema Ghana beye krabehe, edi sika, edi Juma bayan, in a short period of time, despite the challenges we faced. In 4 years. And now, even more experienced than he was then, he will do more, far more than he accomplished in those 4 years. And I want to show you, say Mahama and BAWUMIA, they are not the same. Bako yo trofo osia onyo. Bako yo nokwafo osia oyo. And I want to show you some of the things President Mahama promised and indeed did in the health sector. There is a 717-bed University of Ghana Medical Center, Accra. It is the best hospital in Ghana. Oko University of Ghana, Legon campus, and Kraiha. President Mahama built it. Jumediano President Mills Nefitiasie, Emrana President Mahama, Eye Nabediachre. And it's a shortcut sometime in March 2011. Parliament, in fact, Cabinet, Emma approval, also in 2011. Then, 2011, by June, July, Parliament approved the loan. Some meaning in a no man penny mills in a yo man penny. Na bedi echira or buano. Ama implemented sign is ready huno. Na President Mahama, Sam Vice President Mahama. He was the chairman of the economic management team. Enti project no besiane hu sikasemi nyina no. On an eshensa or board mampenyi mills. Mamo ye sankrata seminar. The cabinet approval, the parliamentary approval of the loan. But by the time one signed the agreement for the hospital, many don't know. The agreement was signed in August. (2012), and that time, when somebody is your vice or your boss as president, you are inseparable because I one take it near to Abamamo, and until as a president, you are vice president, acting as president. So when Atamils was president, John Mahama became acting president several times. Same for BAWUMIA. So the vice president shares in the successes of the president and in the failure. It is at most it means John Mahama did it. That is what it means. What you say, but I've explained where it started from. The sword cutting, March 2011. The cabinet and parliamentary approval, June, July 2011. President Mahama was vice. Belt. Okay, say Accra. Na what tete na pratete asay no. And na me catch me say Mahama, ofa de asay no wa ye ni ye. That is why we call him the nation builder. He builds, BAWUMIA in Akufo-Addo destroys. Look at the when this one there. When this one there, Ridge Hospital, 420 bed, and I'm just showing you the exterior. Hotel, Mr. Hotel, a hospital as a hotel, 5-star. Look at it. Abusiafo, enya no nko enya nkan de nko. And I will call Israel. Maybe we no MPP for na mudi matter. Mo so mon kan mo dia masi. Mo regional hospital, mo quaternary hospital. Show us your Ridge Hospital. Show us your University of Ghana Medical Center. Show us your Upper East Regional Hospital. Show us. This election is about issues. It's about trust. It's about proving track record. Enya nu dwane atro. And Upper East the anusuni big hospital. There's an area view. So I'm nani enya nwie papa. We took these pictures in 2016 before we left office. Huge, and we added 400 beds for the people of the north. And you can see that here. This picture was taken in the evening, so it's not too clear. If you go on the internet, you see more. Now, hospital, papa, we feature here. Your friend of the Bank Hospital. You are the born new coronavirus by, and on a J Ghana. MPP ministers now mudi papa ya terminal. Including the then Minister of Health, Ajimamanu. Corona chill mo no mo ji omo ho a enye no. Utu kwanya enye ye koya to airport ni mu. Ntimi nko Abrochi Hospital. Omo pe hospital papa akono. Omo nko Akufo-Addo Hospital, omo nko BAWUMIA Hospital because omo ndibi. They went to the Bank Hospital, built by the Bank of Ghana under the able leadership of the then President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the nation builder. The Bank Hospital, what was it? John Mahama, and this what they fair, or your guy, her hospital. Yeah, Mahama, go on hospital, let's say. Her hospital, the Bank Hospital. And if and see what's on. Her hospital, pa, the Bank Hospital. Then, this is in cantonments here, Accra, 130-bed Ghana Maritime Authority Hospital. We also certificate President Mills Abreso, President Mahama came and continued it. Hospital kesiya pa. Na pampa mu nyina hospital no ye wo ba bia plane kura aeroplane etimi bisi wona pampa me as an you can say a helipad and na mu hu ha no. This is the Ghana Maritime Hospital. Then 104-bed police hospital expansion with Mahama, which is the 37 military hospital. You know who say Ashanti region, not just for the people of Ashanti. I told they be say more Ashanti for too many projects, but they don't vote for you. And this year, whether you vote for us or not, it doesn't matter. John Mahama nye Akufo-Addo no waka say akumfifo man to aba ma minti metwe maso. Ana anwonafo man to aba ma minti se nsu agiri afa monyema me mfa ho anyema. President Mahama is not like that. But these things were done in Ashanti because they are central for the northern sector. All the regions, Bono, Ahafo, and even the northern regions can access them. 250 bed, Wafari. Upper West, 160 bed. These are Eurojust projects. Yes, Kufuor signed agreements, got cabinet and parliamentary approval. But Sikana, Omoka, Somoko Peno, Ama, President Mahama, and August 2012, through a partnership between Absa Bank in SA and Barclays Bank PLC. You pay Sika every year, sir, Eurojust projects, including Upper West Regional Hospital. President Mahama economy is serious. So, Afaridie, medical Kahwasem. The same thing. Apart from that, 7 district hospital, Dodowa, Fomena, Kumawu, Abetifi, 120 bed. It's our district hospitals. So MPP can't tell you. Dodowa, you see, we in 4 years, many people. Or more, my Bob Bessiacha, Bambia, Wagana, Bakosemu. Ajeje taxes acha bambia enya all you sikacha bambia they can't show you one district hospital they've started and finished. Okay, almost agenda 111 no more can somebody afa ba ku ne be simfie saying he said you almost be 2026 and tronko you can't trust them because sikano omedi ni nyina. So this is Kumawu Hospital. You see hospital no kwa obesi awie omumie no kra no na dane asem UGMC for 1 year no mo ko almost omumie. The same thing, they abandoned these projects for years. Hospital na Sese. It is there. The Kwai 120 bed hospital. District hospital, Stepa, Nsoko, Konongo, Salaga, Chifipraso, Madina. The 100 hospital. John Mahama took the loan for all these things. And Sakra na President Mahama was also Jebusia 89 million euros for the construction of 85 bed district hospitals at Bupe, Tolon, Sola, Sobenya, Wita. So I can go on and on. This is just part 1 of his achievements. I don't want to spend too much time. But what am I communicating to you? Wow, hear me. What I'm communicating to you. And I say, in Penyufo Mienua, Omujina Yenimse Yantu Abama Womono. Bako, Ujini di enye because onyano kwafo. Shebwa wuniso. Are they any white or say a black? A black or say a white or your truffle? That is Alhaji BAWUMIA. President Mahama Wantesa. And that is why you can't associate lies with President Mahama. He thinks ahead. Or where are they here or minor? Yemma and inchima. And he invest in that. And those things no kwa on found ko. Ujama or minor. Send a beya MPP NDC Ghana Funyana. Yebenya son fasonia fires into my pefra. That is why I've showed you a few, just a few. Polyclinics, health centers, cheap compounds, can't want them. District hospitals, you see, I jumped. And we will get another time and talk about part 2 of Mahama's achievements, the nation builder's achievements in the health sector. In the hand, lest we forget in ABC. And I believe, say, you watching, you agree with me. Say, it will be the Ghana Shannon 2024 and beyond, 2025 and beyond. It is none other than the nation builder. Yen will be a wayebida. Yen mani nyuma pa. En kasamano. Yen form me shenesa. And President Mahama will not let us down. Ye ko NDC and youth segments. A free NDC and youth segment in the BAPE. I'm going to talk to you about the 24-hour economy in the next few minutes. And Sunday, the Nejume Dino, Abaye, Shiwe Mami Sisi, Meba Sisi.
Let me be clear. I am utterly appalled and disappointed by the unprecedented unemployment rate we're seeing today. Perhaps if the government had not jettisoned the 40-year National Development Plan, which was developed by the NDPC during my presidency, they would have adopted and implemented my 24-hour economy initiative, which was contained in that document. And that would have saved Ghanaians from these levels of unprecedented unemployment. But as the saying goes, elections come with consequences. The stark reality is that the current 8-hour working system is inadequate to create the production, productivity, and well-paying jobs required for the revival of Ghana's currently bankrupt economy. It is also inadequate to produce enough goods and services for export. My young people, extraordinary times require extraordinary interventions for extraordinary results. The 24-hour economy initiative is the answer for now and the future. It will create an enabling environment with deliberate policies for business, companies, and government institutions to operate 24/7 in a 3-8-hour shift system. In addition to the traditional 8-hour system, the 2 additional work shifts that my administration will introduce will double and sometimes triple or quadruple the number of jobs that participate in public and private entities that we currently have. This is the 24-hour economy optimization strategy, giving more to society, providing efficient service delivery, and generating decent and well-paying jobs. The benefits of this system will include, but not limited to, 24-hour port and harbor services, 24-hour customs services, 24-hour DVLA services, 24-hour agro-processing factories, 24-hour manufacturing industries, 24-hour construction companies, 24-hour diversified sanitation and waste management services, 24-hour financial institutions, 24-hour healthcare services, not just emergency care, 24-hour community pharmacy care, 24-hour tourism, creative arts, and entertainment industry services, and 24-hour retail centers, and more and more and more. As has already been estimated, the Ghana Police Service alone, at its present capacity, will require nearly 25,000 new and additional personnel to manage the 24-hour economy's additional working shifts. And keep in mind that the police service, as it stands now, even without the 24-hour economic initiative, already requires additional staff and motivation to meet the optimum police-to-population ratio. We'll adopt a multi-stakeholder approach because the beneficiaries of the 24-hour economy are diverse. Unemployed youth, including unemployed graduates, farmers, traders, small and medium-scale businesses, students who need vacation jobs, and the underemployed. No one will be left out. I'm determined to provide the necessary incentives such as favorable tax measures, cheaper and reliable power, financial support through the Ghana Exim Bank, oil revenue, and the National Women's Bank, which we will establish to soften the ground for both public and private participants who sign up to the 24-hour economy initiative in order to have a smooth takeoff.
That was the nation builder, President Mahama, explaining to you, in summary, the cracks of the 24-hour economy policy. This is just a 4-minute video. The MAN say, "Well, potokasa, ubi I want to potokasa seno, ibiano went to be antiase, and untinami wahe." To just break it down in the Cree language, so that one potokasa na seno be to be antiase. This 24-hour economy is what is going to change Ghana. We nebema Ghana ye krabewe because we ne di ejuma pa eba Ghana, not ejuma bi akeke, ejuma pa. Ni munyam wo ho aketua pada ho. We nebema Ghana economy na nyina ye kese na ye ka abu nkama fa yeso ayentimi ntua no yetimi atua. So let me just use a few minutes to summarize to you what President Mahama is talking about. Yedika di nkomo we da we don't know where rekopoku. Ba mpanyi se abaso ba na meja pai. Enu tie ne ye besanso aka biem. Because omo a omo tumfutrogu amanfo ani on 24-hour economy no. So munya ya we will also never we will not stop, never, preaching the gospel of the 24-hour economy according to John Dramani Mahama. So, yaka 24-hour economy, what are we talking about? Very, very simple. A deliberate policy. Yewra Mahama ede bagana. Se ode enhyehye egu akwam na ankrankra nyuma, whether businesses or companies, any aban nyuma binom etimi aye adwuma 24/7. Omo adwuma no be 24/7. Because 24 hours are onyame dia dom ye dakro bia no. Omo be chemu miensa. Don hwene nwotwe. Nti obi kwa adwuma no pa no nwotwe a ye adwuma don hwene nwotwe no wapo anwumre no nan. Na obi akwa adwuma no nan wa ye adwuma no don hwene nwotwe no wapo 12 am. Na obi so akọ 12 am. Wa ye adwuma don hwene nwotwe wapo anopa 8 am. Sa. So human beings omo ye adwuma no benya ahome, benya braje, ahome, benya brada. But the businesses and the economy will never sleep. They will work 24/7. This is it. Very, very simple. 24-hour economy no. That certain businesses, certain companies, certain government institutions will be supported by the government to run 24/7. Mame mo ne to fama e te say, wasi so ubobra wo ye teacher ni. Bo so me yetu aka 2000 cedis. Wo de ahwe wo ho aduru baabi. But the do baby no. Wafa akwhwibra kakra sebi. Etu uji sika na wo de aye masem. Na de akotena chop ba, wo de akotena bia ba, na de atwa wanim spelele. Ti se obi a menim no. Eni na watwe na sika na hye. Enti age sa wo kɔbɔ besia. Ebi another 3000. Wo kɔgye besia no so na wadi asɛ no. Enti wabɔ braboni akohwibreya fokubreya wabɔ masese wabɔ asesa ɛka yɛdan amene wo ogi waketua na untimi mfa ntua woka ogi yɛ ɛkɔka ka no so kora untimi ntua mu 1% mpu ɛna watena se adwen wudin sɛ sɛ metena ho de message bi demiri famu sɛ mɛyɛ adwuma 8 hours pa na magye me bosom ya ketua 2000 as a teacher. Enti mi nsome ne me mma ne me yerenom ye didie de ye be hye de ye be nompo na kampesa etinye tua me ka ama me fi ohia ne yekam enu nti me nya akwadworo me ye adwuma den instead of working 8 hours no me ye adwuma ne bia ka ho se ne be ya me sika be doso na metime tua me ho ka na me mma me yere muso anya ebra papa bi etimi abo abusuanfo so bi kasa wakabone ana. Just ask yourself this. This is what the 24-hour economy is about. Because Ghana and this teacher no wakobo brabone ama eka mene no. All because ye the mind share BAWUMIA nsa. Wabe bobusia me ka mene o mind no. And therefore say ne President Mahama say Ghana yenye adwuma 8 hours pa. Da ben dan ye betumi yenye sika etua ye keya yentumi ntuai a na ye pache say yentu omo ayede wonka na omuntu kan nhye nimu carry forward na nchirima metua. Da ben ye betumi create from 8% under Mahama. Yeah, ade we betumi de how no ye ni na Ghana. So this is a serious issue. And that is why President Mahama says we can't do the same things and expect different results. Extraordinary circumstances, extraordinary times require extraordinary interventions for extraordinary results. And until 8 hours a Ghana yedi ye adwuma no yen sisa no onyame aboye wama ye 24 hours abode mu nyanza pefo say ubetumi ada 8 hours e the 16 hours aka ye adwuma. Why do we work only 8 hours? Until obeye 24-hour economy. Businesses, companies, state institutions binuma maybe abechirichiru mu omo ye adwuma 24/7. Enti adwuma na wo ye no wo betumi aye mienu instead of one na wo sika akosoro. Adwuma na unya bi nya because 8 hours but say wo benya bi aye because ye bechiche mu miensa. Kwaku kwa anopa na ya wo kwa awia. Na amaso kwa anadwo. Wo enya adwuma anopa obenya adwuma anadwo. That is what the 24-hour economy is all about. Now, Obika say, I mean, why do we need a 24-hour economy? That is what I've explained to you. 24-hour economy, a policy, they solve so many problems at a time. Because they say, Ghana, you're coming. The only way we can get out of it and go back on the capital market, and they say, your GDP, you see, send the to me, and said the out the year cannot to 2 years sika ho a ye can be ye kakra bi because and what the year cut to 2 years sika ho a so enti ebe what the year cannot to your wet and no abai ni nya more revenue because there is more production and more productivity, there is efficiency. So that these are the benefits of 24-hour economy. Bebre now etola bi obi say what are the sectors? President Mahama boboma ma me sansu nsisu biem in the tape of boy in the just abidjan fi na meka this is the manner what da nyame asono daye say on for 24-hour economy. We say we will have 24-hour passport services. We will have 24-hour post and harbor services. We will have 24-hour custom services, 24-hour DVLA services. We need ya banjuma. But ewu hiyama yen. Yet, per passports Ghana ni supposed to mean siana unyebi. Minimum be apply for passport this year. Since January, be seen in some kind of passports. Would you bribe still emma? Because even though you can apply for the passport on your phone, thanks to John Mahama or the online passport application, not BAWUMIA, Wucha and Hontro. The processing of the passport no check. Enti and Mahama passport office, yebibieno anopa, just like we are doing now, 8 to 5. And now 4. Sa batch ne pon another batch beba for another 8 hours. Sa let's give citizens better services. The demand is there. The pressure and traffic is there. President Mahama said the post too, the same thing. What this means, they say, send you my na send a passport office what you my 400,000 24-hour economy inti mienu beka ho inti e 300,000. Wa wo hwe me no inti wunya bi nya na. The same for ports, the same for customs, the same for DVLA. Inti adwuma no formally no ebe cost times 2, times 3, times 4. And because these people are engaged in productive work, the state will benefit. The more passport application they process, the more revenue Ghana gets. The more goods we clear at the port, the more revenue. It will be say, oh now for mu bebre sa be den tu omoka. Adwuma no mo ye no hu sika e ba na ne de betu omoka. That is it. That is what we mean by 24-hour economy eba be boa ma adwuma buso. Na economy na BAWUMIA na Akufo-Addo ase no afa ne ntomapa efra. Now, the declaration say apart from the public sector, private sector also can be. Into agro processing factories, manufacturing industries, construction companies. Ama contractor kwa onko ye kwan ba ko. Oye ni 8 hours into no timi dia femi ensa. Na kwan no kwe tutu say amanfo person mo use kwa no ntumi use no mine bo wonka. Ye tua ho interest on delayed payment. They say President Mahama say a major project say yesuku say ye kwan construction. We are 24/7 because abino ebema umbo ebi mebo so. Inti adwuma 400 laborers say welders for na wofa, carpenters for na wofa, mason for na wofa, omo be consume na wofa. Wo fa no mo ho miensa. Inti adwuma no bebu so. Na kwan no watumi aye ne ntem ama man na nya so mfa so. The oil in toast processing into tin tomatoes, the same thing. Or yeno mahoma yensa 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. 3 batches of workers, edwuma bebre, so that they can produce more. Na Ghana yankasa yetimi di what we grow and process. Na yede dia kana kwa mono na yakoton akonya foreign exchange. That is what the 24-hour economy is about, to increase production, productivity, revenue, and more importantly, create sustainable jobs. In the financial institutions, Bola, Okwa Brucha is Sananajo, President Mahama, the same thing, 24 hours, no break. Community farmer care, healthcare services, tourism, retail centers, he has spoken about all of them will run 24/7. Now, the Crown said there will not be any limit to the sectors that have benefited from the 24-hour economy policy. And in Mwabena abayin edebwa these private companies, the kind ahobambo security. Ut video no tie ni ya President Mahama ka say, ya the private security ni a police for be carbon. Na campaign a 1 year adwuma 24/7 bia ne amana hobambo ka hobambo ni wa 24 na 24-hour economy ni mra na nya police ni biko. Apart from that, private security companies are ne obey adwuma ni nyina no obo so be fa nipa bebre enti adwuma wo operate 24/7 bia no security for who ye bon ho ban. On the streets they are there, at your workplace they are there. Bia betumi akọ adwuma a unsuro hwe umpewe na pede ben. Then, tax incentives, a tour businesses need to my ready to natural. How can any business survive in this environment? The last time, businesses in Koma free Ghana because of high taxes. Unilever for Big Pen, Glovu, which is a lot of businesses leaving Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire and our surrounding neighbors, our neighbor and neighboring countries, because taxes need also. President of production, cost of doing business, not so. Back on the same tour, no, you better so. Back on the same Kenya Buono, one of the huge overhead costs on President Mahama so better so. Bema special meter who ye adwuma najoa ete oketuwa bi as compared to what we ye adwuma wia nti obi si o ene adwuma yefo no be ye adwuma anadwonko because what na nkani aboefo da bi. The meter is calibrated to read 24/7. So if you are not working during the day and consuming meter ne bi hu anadwo, it will not read as it ought to read. You can't beat the system, and that is why there will be a 24-hour economy secretariat. There will be regulation. So people will not be able to take advantage. Now the end the crown say, President Mahama say, we'll give them financing support. Now you see, there are a lot of things to talk about under the 24-hour economy. And the main team, they will call baby here me pa. Sami Jenfi betumia Canada on the 24-hour economy. President Mahama betumia Canada. Sometimes MPP for say, oh, NDC communicators in Tininchrim. To be hununa communicator about could be I manage over 1,000 of communicators, and you know no human institution is perfect. It happens. And on said the 24-hour economy is not doable or is not a good policy. And then I made the make about 24-hour economy now. Omuncha me video name go to Facebook and trade me. And then a President Mahama kasa about 24-hour economy. Omuncha video no go to Facebook and trade. Ask yourself that. And then I recall 24. But I want to let in my yokuo. Omunye NDC, omunye MPP. Omunye na oma Mahama 24-hour economy. I want you to see what these new trusts are saying about the 24-hour economy policy. Number one, TUC, Trade Union Congress. Ghana adwumayofo nyina ku batime. Ghana adwumayofo nyina MPP NDC fo nyina ka ho. This is their verdict. Or say it is a great idea. TUC boss says Mahama 24-hour economy could be the game changer, charges youths to get ready for jobs. This man is not a politician. Onim economists, any meduma wasem, MPP serial callers, ni social media communicators na, omo kasa pan, onim che omo 100 times. Say, kasa maganda jumayofo. Say, this is a game changer. Producer abo video ni mae, no mo huye, no mo hwe.
We are also very interested and we are eager to know a lot more about his great idea of a 24-hour economy. I think this one, comrade, you have to take your time. Because I can imagine the amount of jobs that this kind of thing will create. That could be the game changer. I'm telling you that you have opportunities in this country. We work 24 hours, 3 shifts. So if you don't get a job in the morning, you can get it in the afternoon or in the night. So where are the young people? Get ready for jobs.
Where are the young people? Get ready for jobs. This is the TUC General Secretary speaking for the workers of Ghana. And here the MPP ni catch-up. Listen to the experts. Listen to the experts. Obi bakazo we edwumayofo akrache for. Okay, yenko tie adwadifo so. Adwadifo wo Ghana nyina wuku. Ye from Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA. Omoso so asemo makeni. GUTA president endorses Mahama's 24-hour economy. Ebi ana wunyini. Your friend Dr. Joseph Obeng, the president of GUTA, has backed the 24-hour economy policy proposed by John Mahama. Dr. Mua and the Kasama Ebiadifui. She video ni Mrs.
And Your Excellency, let me give you one thing about your 24-hour economy. I think we had a program at School of Mass Communication. It was live. And that's where we are offloading our goods. And so it made the place very congested and can. So, Your Excellency, let's think about the things that create nuisance in the day and put them in the night. So, it shouldn't be difficult for us to say that when you are clearing your goods within the week,